in front of a crowd of people, and I have a lot to emote. I'll emote. So I'm going to eschew any kind of emotionality. I'm going to tell you a story, all right? And it's very apropos because it really comes to a crux right here, right now. You see, Dave and I were participants in a science program, the Student Science Training Program. There we go. Nerd camp. He was actually my next door neighbor. And one of my first memories was hearing things from next door, like, apparently he and his roommates used to wrestle and cry. But he always come by the next day and apologize and say, did we keep you up? With our, this predates Fight Club by a good 3 years, by the way. I don't know what you guys were doing. Years passed and we both became counselors in the same science program to guide other young minds in the ways of science, I guess. Thank you, Dom. And it's a very difficult program. And that you don't sleep much, and you're pouring every ounce of energy you have into doing things right. So to unwind, we all went to a certain restaurant bar called Bennigan's, and we're unwinding and unwinding and unwinding, and we decide, the three of us, myself, my friend Steve, who worked with us, and Dave, that if we didn't get our lives together by the age of 33, because of Jesus, you know, Jesus was 33, right, when he died, so we had to get our stuff together before 33, that we would sell all of our earthly possessions and buy a boat and sail around the world. Right? Sounds great. None of us are mariners. Steve can't swim. To this day, I don't have enough to sell to buy a boat. We'd be hoodwinked into buying that thing. So, years pass, and I think that we knew this. We were in our early 20s. This is about 10, 11 years ago. We probably knew that our 20s were going to be tumultuous and difficult. And knowing that in time, if everything went wrong, we could still make things right. So this past year, I turned 33, and lo and behold, my life was fairly in order. And I sent an email saying, guys, I'm sorry, I'm out. The pact is finished. I can't do this. I survived. I'll say tonight that Stephen turns 33 next week and is just welcomed a newborn baby just a week ago. So I think his life's in order. And that leaves you, Dave. So I'll wrap this story up by saying, Gabby, I'm glad you're sharing your life with him, and I'm not sharing a boat with him. And there's probably some other maritime knowledge I could bestow, but I'm not a mariner. I take the subway. So anyway, raise a glass if you can to the new couple. May they be landlocked.